Hello nerds, you are about to jump into the nerd news pertaining to comic books and books right here with me, Generally Nerdy, pre-recording on the things and the stuff, but this is the most recent episode, I promise you. If you want to see the entire episode, then check out the top link in the description, assuming you are watching on YouTube. Otherwise, youtube.com/generallynerdy and generallynerdy.net are the best places to go for that. So without any further ado, let's hit the news. Let's talk ever so briefly about comic books and books. I have one correction from the last episode. In the suggestions subsection of comic books, I said Dragonfly Man. I believe that is one title for those comic books, though the compiled trade for those is called Wrong Earth. I apologize. I don't know where my brain went when I was writing that suggestion down, but Wrong Earth is probably going to be the easier way to find that. Either way, definitely worth a read. Let's get into the news. So our first piece is, our only piece rather, is Spider-Man 2099. New book has been announced from Marvel. It's called Exodus-Alpha, written by Steve Orlando. We have art from Paul Fry, David Wachter, Marco Castiello, Z. Carlos, Alessandro, Mircola, and Kim Jacinto, all the creative team for this book. This time, we're also going to be seeing a 2099 version of Loki, as well as the Winter Soldier, with some very interesting additions to the X-Men team in the 2099 lineup. So they are really gearing up these X-Men stories for the future of the comic books, which means we hopefully are going to be seeing them in the movie section. We'll talk about that when it happens, though. So real quick suggestion for the comic books section is Death of the Family, DC's Death of the Family, not In the Family, Death of the Family. We're working our way back to In the Family. Death of the Family by Scott Snyder. One of my favorite books in the Batman lore from the last 15 years or so. I really dug it. I think his Joker needed a little bit of work because, you know, Joker's more than just one note, but still pretty solid read. Go check that one out. That's what we have for the comic book section. Once again, this was the comic books and books section from the Week in Nerddom, a much larger show that I do twice a week. So you can go find the most recent episode if you follow the link in the description, or if you're not watching on YouTube, then just check out youtube.com/generallynerdy or generallynerdy.net, or to get behind the paywall, patreon.com/generallynerdy, not paywall.com. Wouldn't that be a thing? Anyway, thank you very much, nerds. We are going to head out now. Before I go, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.